Hey guys, look what I got today, man. Brand new TRX. She is beautiful, man. Only 18 miles on it right now. Now we're gonna have to drive it over to our other shop, so probably by the time it hits your driveway, it's gonna have about 22 miles on it. You know, she is gorgeous. You know, it's got the treatment on the hood that says TRX, that's an extra. And then the color of this is Granite Crystal Metallic. Now you'd have thought they'd have called it like Jurassic Gray or something, you know, because TRX is pretty close to T-Rex, don't you think? As you look down the side of it, man, just absolutely amazing truck, man. I tell you, badass wheels, tires, suspension, and of course everybody knows what's under the hood of this baby. Supercharged 6.2, yeah, that's right, 707 horsepower. This thing is fast as grease lightning, man. Look at the interior. Now the interior's also been upgraded. It's got a bunch of upgrades, guys, to the tune of like $20,000. Let's see, we've got, of course, they all come as a crew cab. It's got the trailer package. It's got level 2 equipment. We've got the red accents. We've got the sunroof, which looks more like a sky roof. I mean, look at that. Isn't that amazing? I tell you, just all the graphics, just looking absolutely gorgeous. She is a beauty, man. I tell you, I've got me a GT500 that I drive back and forth to work. As a matter of fact, it's parked right there. Do you see it's the same color? Man, I'm thinking about it. I tell you, I grew up on a farm in a truck driving family in a construction company. I've been driving pickup trucks my whole life. And I thought I was in love driving that badass car, but until I drove this. So I may fall in love with the pickup truck because this thing is, I mean, it is almost as fast as the Mustang. 0 to 60, it is as fast. But of course, I think 12.2 and a quarter mile, but that's flying for a 7,800 pound truck. Now the tonneau cover is factory also. That was an upcharge. Look at that tailgate, isn't that sweet? Look at in there. Man, she's a beauty. It would be a shame to fill that thing full of rocks or bricks, but you know, that's probably what I'd do if we parked it in my driveway. I've always thought trucks were for working, not this one. This one's for racing, not working. So check out our website often. We're always getting cool trucks and cars in at VanguardMotorsales.com. Now we own this truck. We don't do any consignment whatsoever. And you can call Tom anytime at 248-974-9513 and he'll tell you all about this beautiful truck. Gets 2 thumbs up. All right, guys, we're in my new favorite truck. You better call Tom quick. I might change my mind. I might be driving this baby back and forth to work every day. This thing is sweet, man. Now, don't forget, we can deliver it anywhere in the world, guys. Yeah, I said the world. Oh, I got to put my seatbelt on. The thing's talking to me here. It's going ding, ding, ding. Got my seatbelt on, so we're all nice and safe. Oh, I think my cameraman's got to put his seatbelt on too. That's all right. You guys are having fun. I'm having fun. I'm driving the coolest pickup truck on the planet, man. Tell you, when I was a kid, I bought a new 4-door pickup truck for my construction business, and I thought I was cool then. Nah, nope, not even close. This thing is a rocket ship. I mean, the ground clearance and the way it drives. I mean, this thing's driving great. I mean, nice and smooth. I mean, you want to drive in Florida? Let's go. Tell you what, I'm in love with the supercharged pickup truck, that's for sure. Now this thing's got way too many options on it to list. It's got way too many gizmos too. I am not a gizmo guy. All I want to know is how to turn the traction control off, and that button is right there. You'll see we got the trailer package. It's got the electric brakes all set up here too. Of course, it's got all kind of different four-wheel drive settings. And then look at that screen, man. It's like going to the movies here, man. I tell you, it is push button start, push buttons here. We got paddle shifters too. So you mean, you know, if you decide to take this thing Grand Prix racing or something, I tell you, I just put this thing in hot rod mode and drive it. She is an amazing piece here, guys. Like I said, the tonneau cover, the red stitching, and the accents is all extra. I mean, she is cool as can be. Unfortunately, with the low mileage, we're not going to put the hammer down on this thing. I'll tell you what, I'm chomping at the bit. Actually, I got a good friend down in Texas, and I think he knows who he is, Frank. He drives one of these around, so I've been in one with the hammer down, and it will do exactly what they say it'll do. I mean, it'll set you back in the seat. You think you're driving a frickin' Ferrari. The only difference is you can drive over the Ferrari with this too. If there's somebody in front of you, this thing is sweet, guys. So you can call the shop anytime at 248-974-9513. Tom will tell you all about it, how easy it is to park in your driveway. We can also help you out with financing if you need some help with financing. Like I said earlier, she had 18 miles on it when it started. We just flipped over 20. Don't worry, it's only about a half of a mile down here. We're gonna put her in the shop. We're gonna take nice, good care of it. Nice heated garage. Of course, don't need heat right now. And I'm sure this baby will be sitting in somebody's driveway very soon. So you better give us a call. You know, there's not a lot of these out there. We just happened to pick up on one and snatched it up, and that's why we're offering it to you right now. What's so cool about this thing, you make a deal with Tom on this thing, we'll put it on a truck and head it to you. Tell you, as you can tell, man, I get excited about the cars, but man, this thing is so freaking cool. I mean, Dodge is just kicking it, man. They got the Demon, they got the Hellcat, they got the Super Stock, they got the Red Eye. I mean, they got some badass hot rods, and when they built this thing, man, they knocked it out of the park. So we're headed over to, I know you guys hear me talk about Junction Street all the time. That's where we're headed right now. We're headed to our big warehouse. That's where we store the bulk of the cars. So if you want to come in and visit us, we're real close to the airport here too. So hop on an airplane, come visit us if you need to. If you need to hop in your car, you want to drive up on the weekend, you know, we'll make special arrangements for you to get in on Saturday. You just call Tom and he'll tell you all about it. Well, we're about to pull into Junction Street right now. We'll give you a little sneak peek of what the rest of the cars look like too. We'll drive this sucker right in. Here we go, guys. Oh, there's a Mustang. I about got to run over a Mustang convertible. Nate would not have liked that. Nate's one of our inspectors. So we're gonna pull in here right now. So yeah, there's a few cars in here. So give Tom a call and stick with us because we're gonna put this monster up on the lift right now so you can check out the suspension. All right, we're underneath the TRX now and you can see that it is brand spanking new and the engineering is incredible. Now right there is where that supercharged 6.2 is gonna do its talking. Right here is where you're gonna hook up to your buddies to pull them out of the mud hole. Right there is where you're gonna hook up to your trailer and pull anything you want with this monster. Spare tires mounted underneath, which is very cool. We got a 5-link system here, holding this Dana in here, 355 gear in here. Everything under here is amazing. Of course, the struts holding it up and the springs. I mean, disc brakes, of course. And now it does have dual exhaust, which is very cool. And look at the size of that drive shaft. It's aluminum and it is gigantic. We've got a skid plate here on the gas tank. You can see all the paper stickers and everything are still on it. Now, right as it sits right now, I think there's right around 19 miles on this baby. Now, we got to drive it over to our other warehouse, which is about 2 miles away, and by the time we get it on the truck and everything, it should have less than like 22 miles on it, and she'll be just as clean as she is right now, unless I find a mud hole to go through. Now look at this front suspension too, man. Look at those lower A-arms. I mean, that looks like something that should be on a bulldozer, man. And I tell you, the size of those half shafts going down there. Now, I saw a little article where they had one of these, they had like the left front tire hiked up on a ramp. They had it up to, I think it was 29 7/8 of an inch before that back tire started to come off the ground. That is out of shape, man. We got a big old skid plate up there. That ain't plastic, hear that? That thing's a monster, man, I tell you. Unbelievable, the technology that went into this thing. This thing is a monster truck for sure. Let's see, up front here, we got Wranglers, of course. 325, 65, 18s on some beautiful wheels, man. And we got Mr. Ram right there in the center. You can see that they blacked out from the body line down on the door and the bottom side of the rocker. Just looking absolutely gorgeous here. And then out back, of course, the tire size is the same. I already told you about the disc brakes. I mean, it's just an amazing truck. And then look at that clearance there, man, I tell you. I think they said the overall clearance on the bottom side's 13 inches. But yeah, she's a monster. I mean, it looks like a trophy truck right now, jumping a jump, doesn't it? We're gonna lower it down and take a look at that Supercharged 6.2 under the hood. All right, under the hood here, unfortunately, there's not a whole lot to look at under here but some plastic. I tell you, they covered this bad boy all up. You can see the functional hood scoop there looking sweet. I tell you, she is a beauty on the outside. And then when you raise this up, they did something a little funny here. See this? We got the TRX, you know, T-Rex eating a Velociraptor. Of course, I like Fords, but you know what? This is one badass truck, and they deserve to make that little logo right there. So if you want to see what this motor looks like, pop the hood of a Demon or a Hellcat or something that's going to look very similar to that underneath there. So guys, give us a call at 248-974-9513 and let Vanguard Motor Sales park this dream in your drive.